Alrighty folks, now we're going to get rid of the virus coming blues by doing some fun, fresh spring salads. They might be some of your old favorites. You might have never seen them done. I'd love to show you how we make them right here on my take on Home and Garden. Okay, so we're washing our lettuce. The first one we're going to do is my infamous crab salad. Okay folks, so now you know you can use real crab, but we're using imitation crab. It's about 1/5 of the cost of real crab. Okay, so I've chopped that and diced it, put it in a bowl, and I've mixed it with 2 large spoonfuls of mayonnaise, 2 large spoonfuls of sour cream, and I've cut up about 1/3 of a yellow pepper and diced that and put it in here as well. Then we're going to squeeze a little lemon juice, and we're going to take some leaves on the outer part of the lettuce off. Iceberg lettuce. We're going to place that around the tray like this. And then some of our spring mix, which is really good for you. Watercress, red lettuce, and make that pretty. So we have our crab diced, mayonnaise, sour cream equal amounts, yellow pepper, and we're going to put that in the middle like this. And we want to create a crab shape. And we want a little paprika just around the edge. Also parsley flake, a little bit. I've cut some olives in half and some grape tomatoes in half to get the jump on things for us. And I've cut up a red bell pepper into strips, some smaller and some bigger. Now we need our crab claws. They don't have to be perfect. We try. Then our crab legs. Two little strips for antenna. And we have olive for eyes. And then I've cut this pepper in a way that it's kind of a shield shape, but it's really the back of the crab. And there he is. Now we've taken these cherry tomatoes or grape tomato, cut them in half. You know, they're little flappers in the back around them. This imitates that pretty good. And in between. And folks, they'll be fighting over the leftovers. And we're gonna put this away and start on the next one. Okay folks, here's our next salad. This one's called the cockatoo salad. Now we're gonna take that head of lettuce, get just off the stump and cut it in half. Lay that over and cut it in 3 parts. Okay. I'm gonna kind of pull that apart, stagger the 3 wedges. Here's our sliced pineapple for the tropical flavor. We're gonna stack that here. I'm gonna take a little piece out of that and make sure there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to take our yellow pepper, I'm going to make strips here. We're going to tuck that in like that. This is creating our bird. We need 1 black olive, and we only need 1 for an eye. We're going to take our red pepper that we had left, cut that in half like this, and we're going to create that crown that they have. See his beak, but we're gonna do better with the beak. Split that tomato. We want to have enough food here because we know it's going to get taken apart and people are going to eat it. But here's our cockatoo salad almost done. Now if I turn it so you could see it, we're going to build his body up with some mandarin oranges. And they look like ruffled feathers, really, if you do it right. Okay, now why do we still have the lemon and the lime? Well, you know, with this tropical salad, we gotta have fresh lemon and fresh lime. We're gonna take one of those slices and we're gonna squeeze it over the lettuce. Okay, we're gonna get our pretty spring mix out. Okay, and we're going to cut these in half. Limes, I'm going to put them around as well. Okay, it's okay if the family thinks you're losing it for a minute, because when they sit down and get to eat it, they'll stop thinking that. That's for sure. Okay, there. Now I'm going to take some Thousand Island. If you don't like it, you can use something else, but this really goes with this dish. When I'm going to just go around this. Okay folks, now we're going to do more of a basic. Anybody would like salad. We're going to do a tuna salad and a deviled ham on the same plate. Sometimes it's just fun to have chunky salad you can get with a fork and get a bite on it, instead of a bunch of leaves like you're a rabbit. So that's what I'm doing here. Iceberg lettuce, crunchy style. Keep the heavy wood out. Okay. Some spring mix for the beauty and the vitamins. Couple olives. Some people want them, some don't. A little piece of pepper there. Okay. Tomatoes. Let's get that lime going. Wedge. Sprinkle. We have yellow pepper left. We have grape tomatoes we're gonna cut, and it looks like more. You got more, and it looks prettier when you cut them in half. See what that does? I'm telling you, and they stretch. They stretch, and you have to use about half of what you were gonna think you needed. Typical. We like the albacore tuna. Use a different spoon here for the deviled ham. even though this is going to be gone, we're going to rinse our spoon off. The tuna side. The ham salad side. Simple and basic, but I'm telling you what comes next. Little lime, just 2 drips. Lemon in the tuna, bread and butter pickle. And make sure they're not poison. Now you can use relish if you don't feel like chopping, but the bigger chunks is really fun. That's what makes it different. Okay, so same thing here. This is so tender, this beautiful Vidalia onion. From our own state of Georgia. Our neighbor. 3 slices are going to go into the 2 mixtures. We have all kinds of food processors, but sometimes I find it easier just to do it by hand and I don't have to clean all that processor. I'm sure you get it too. Okay, so here's our ham salad. I can hardly look. Oh. I'm gonna put that one in. That tuna. And we're gonna put that at this end. Dashed paprika. And parsley. And folks, here's our tuna and ham salad boat. When you sit down, it's your choice. One or both. So folks, we always try to show you something different. If you like what you see, share and like this video. Subscribe to our channel. Maybe give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Instagram. And we'll see you in the next video.